excited. Just facing the road. Block A, plot 5. One plot. Block A, plot 5. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. So, again, how do you feel?
I feel super excited for this allocation. I'm happy that Mr. Ojolamide is getting allocated today. So he hasn't been, this is his first time in Gtext, and I told him about it and he was excited and he got it, and now I know he's going to be excited seeing that he has been allocated.
Ojo, there's only one advice I'll have for you is make it to 3, 4, or even 6.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Mr. Ojo. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. So we are locating to Onyebuchi Miracle, Oluebube, and we are locating block E, plot 21. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations. Here is your certificate, and this is I just got allocated. So I know you are representing the client, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you have to say?
On behalf of my clients, I need to express my gratitude and excitement to the management of Sapphire Estate and the Gtextland for their work we're doing. I have some testimony from maybe other clients and the staffs. Can only say keep it up.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Back to what we have been doing today, physical allocation. And there's something very, very interesting about this client. This is actually the first client that keyed into Sapphire City, Gwagwalada. And seeing that his name is Matthew, when you check the Bible, Matthew is the first chapter, right, in the New Testament. And he is the first person. I want to say congratulations, Mr. Bamidele. We are locating to Bamide Matthew, block A, plot 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Congratulations. 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 So, as a representative, what do you have to say?
I'm super excited that we have been hearing about Gtextland. He has been hearing about Gtextland for long, and he got it far away. His location from here is 6 hours drive, and he has trust, and he got it, and he got a location. I know he's going to be super excited when he's watching the video that he invested in it rightly, and now he's getting it.
As the saying goes, as they play, they show. Just show what is now. So if you are still sitting on the fence, I know why I'm saying this. Come and buy. The engineer, we have limited floor, right? Limited floor. Very limited though. Okay, thank you. So we are allocating to Mr. Kennedy Danjuma Meina Innocent. And we are allocating block A, plot 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What does that give you? 6 plots, and that's an acre. So we are locating to Kennedy Danjuma Meina Innocent. Congratulations.
Thank you so
Congratulations.
much. Thank you so much. I'm really glad. And thank you, Gtext. It's good knowing the company. It's my first time knowing the company, and my brother, I think I can recommend the company to other people. Thank you so much.
If you are still sitting on the fence, this is the right time to take that action. We still have, how many plots do we have? Limited plots for this price. Okay now, thank you.
Thank you.
We are still on our live allocation, and we'll be allocating to so still on our physical allocation, we will be allocating to Mr. Ojo. Yes, we'll be allocating to Mr. Ojo Olamide Babatunde. I'm so happy about this plot. This place is so excited. It's just facing the road. Block A, plot 5. One plot. Block A, plot 5. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. So, again, how do you feel?
I feel super excited for this allocation. I'm happy that Mr. Ojolamide is getting allocated today. So he hasn't been, this is his first time in Gtextland, and I told him about it and he was excited and he got it, and now I know he's going to be excited seeing that he has been allocated.
Ojo, there's only one advice I'll have for you is make it 2, 3, 4, or even 6.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Mr. Ojo. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
So we are locating to Onyebuchi Miracle, Oluebube, and we are locating block E, plot 21. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations. Here is your certificate, and this is your I just got allocated. So I know you are representing the client, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you have to say?
On behalf of my clients, I need to express my gratitude and excitement to the management of Sapphire Estate and the Gtextland for their work we're doing. I have some testimony from even other clients and the staffs. I can only say keep it up.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Back to what we have been doing today, physical allocation. And there's something very, very interesting about this client. This is actually the first client that keyed into Sapphire City, Gwagwalada. And seeing that his name is Matthew, when you check the Bible, Matthew is the first chapter, right, in the New Testament. And he is the first person. I want to say congratulations, Mr. Bamidele. We are locating to Bamide Matthew, block A, plot 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Congratulations. 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 So, as a representative, what do you have to say?
I'm super excited that got to next. We have been hearing about Text. He has been hearing about Text for long, and he got it far away. His location from here is 6 hours drive, and he has trust, and he got it, and he got a location. I know he's going to be super excited when he's watching the video that he invested in it rightly, and now he's getting that.
As the saying goes, as they play, they show. Not show what is now. So they are still sitting on the fence. I know why I'm saying this. Come and buy. Engineer, we have limited floor, right? Limited floor. Very limited though. Okay, thank you.
Okay, good day everyone. Technical, can you ensure I'm the one in the middle? Can't see myself. Okay, so good day everyone. My name is Farouk Usman. I'm with Gtext, and you're welcome to today's annual AGM meeting. I can see people are here, so please just tell us your name and where you're joining us from so I can acknowledge you. So this is the annual general meeting. This is the last day, 31st of December 2025. First of all, I want to thank God for His mercies all through the years. It's been a very, very challenging year for a lot of us. Even in the real estate sector, all around in Nigeria, globally. First of all, I want to thank God for sparing our lives from beginning of January to the end of this year. I remember our previous AGM for 2024 was held the first week of January, where we discussed a lot of the things we wanted to do in the year 2025. But again, first of all, we thank God for sparing our lives, for helping us to accomplish the things we're able to accomplish. And a lot of things that I'll be looking forward to in 2026. May God allow us to meet each other next year to discuss a lot of things. So once again, I want to welcome you all to this annual general meeting. If you have some people that are supposed to be here from the team of Gtext, the management, please reach out to your clients and let them to also join, because it's very, very important to share the good news of what we're able to do in 2025. And more importantly, what we're able to do in 2026. My name is Farouk Usman. I head one of the estates called Emerald Estate Group, also in charge of GVest as well. And I'm here as your host today to discuss a lot of things that we're looking forward to in the year 2026. So if our clients, if you have any questions, you can write in the Q&A section, and then we'll address it as we move forward. So first of all, I want you to just type your name, where you're joining us from, and if you're a client, an associate, a vendor, so we can acknowledge you and say hi to you. So tell us your name and where you are joining us from. so I can be sure you can all hear me. If you can hear me, just type I can hear you so I can be sure. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, type I can hear you so I can be sure. Okay, technical, the chat is disabled at the moment, so please can you sort it out? Allow people to message host and panelists, please. Technical, please sort that out. Okay, Mr. Adeni Ogundare from Texas. You're welcome, Mr. Adeni. You're welcome, sir. Let's see if we can sort out the chat box so everyone can see it. Okay, yes, now I can see the chat is open. So you can tell us your name and where you're joining us from. The management of GTEx, I'll be bringing you up as panelists. Kindly accept the panelist invite so you can be a part of this and say hi to our wonderful clients. Okay. So I have Mr. Gokiola Bokonde from Lagos, Mr. Austin from Italy, Peter Agono from Port Harcourt. Welcome, Mr. Peter. Mr. Peter, thank you for coming to our Red Fest event. It was a wonderful event. Nice to have you. Edwin Osai from Abuja, Isaac from Canada. You're welcome, Isaac. Who else? Who else? Who else? Just tell us your name and where you're joining us from. Endurance from Canada. You're welcome, Endurance. Mr. Adeni from Texas. I can see that. Oladimeji Dada from Lagos. Victor Olusegun from Lagos. Mr. Victor, you're welcome, sir. Samuel Adekunle from Lagos. You're welcome, Mr. Samuel. Okay, so once again, this is Alexia from Rwanda. Gaji from Lagos. You're welcome, Gaji. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Once again, I also want to welcome you to our annual AGM meeting, which is basically where we get feedback from our clients. We discuss on what we are able to do in the year 2026, what we are looking forward to, and how you can be a part of it. So I'll be sharing my screen to discuss some of our new implementations of what we are doing in the year 2026 and how every one of us here, how we can be a part of it, how the new direction, the new vision of GTEx in the year 2026 has to do with our investment in GTEx. Whether we invested in land, in houses, in our projects, done business one way or the other, or you are intending to do business with us, we're here to discuss moving forward how we're going to operate in the year 2026. So if you can see my screen, just type I can see your screen so I can be sure you can see it. Pastor Daniel Cash from USC, welcome, sir. Please, you can see my screen, type I can see your screen, please. Okay, I can see your screen. I can see your screen. Thank you. I can see your screen. I can see your screen. Mr. Isaac, I can see your screen. Okay, great. Okay, so we're looking forward to 2026. Gtext as a company is a company that keeps evolving. The past 17 years, when we started the vision of Gtext itself 17 years ago, we started as a bulk SMS company. And all through the years, 10 years, we move into real estate. And the reason why we keep moving into different sectors is because we realize that we're here to build a business, to build a company that can outlast over 100 years. We want to build a company whereby our great grandchildren can say, this is a vision that my grandfather, my great grandfather invested in, and I'm still reaping the benefits of it. And this is why, despite every economic climate, despite anything, we always find different ways to evolve, to survive. If you look at any business that were great in the 90s or in the 80s and are dead at this moment, it's because they do not evolve. And that's why each year we keep looking at it. What can we do better? What can we do so much more? How can we improve the value for our clients? How can we ensure all the investments our clients have put money in become something that gives them the returns that they are anticipating? And not only that, how can we get so much more? The year 2025 was very, very challenging for the real estate industries. Since the year 2020, we've been experiencing a lot of back and forth, shortfall, the economy, the inflation, and 2025 just seemed to be the dumping ground of every one of them. A lot of clients did not basically invest as much in real estate that we have expected. This also affected some projects all around. A lot of our colleagues have suffered one hit at the same time, maybe in housing, maybe in land, maybe in allocation. But for us, 2025 was a year whereby we gave back the most in terms of our clients that got return on investment, in terms of allocations. If those that joined early, you saw some beautiful videos of our clients that got land in the year 2025, that got allocated, physical allocation. Some of our clients got documents sent to them. Some picked them from our offices. So that's how 2025 basically went for us. But for us is, what are we doing in the year 2026? And how can we ensure that whatever structure is available, we're able to move forward with that? So in the year 2026, we're moving forward from Gtext Holdings, Nigeria. And looking at some of our top management team, we have Dr. Stephen Akintayo, who is the chairman of Gtext Holdings, Mr. Rana Ijaz, who is our group CEO, Mrs. Bukola Lukon is our group COO. I also act as the deputy CEO for Gtextland Holdings. We have Ms. Esther Onoba, who is our legal secretary for the holdings company, and herself as our group HR head of people and culture, Mr. Paul Indibuago. So this is our management team for the group company. We also have a management that focuses on different sectors of the estates, which we'll also be dwelling as we move forward. But a brief introduction who we are in Gtext. So for us in Gtexthomes Holdings, we're basically just born for a simple idea. And the dream is just basically, how can we build communities that outlives us? How can we build societies, homes that stand the test of time? And not just that, not just ordinary homes, but green and smart homes that can shape the future of living. Our vision, our goal is to build 25,000 green and smart homes all around the world, which is a very bold mandate. But to build the vision to life, we have two powerful engines under the Gtexthomes banner. We have Gtextland that focuses on lottery service plots. And then, of course, we have Gtexthomes that focuses on green and smart homes, right? But over the past 10 years, we realized that the vision of Gtext is much more than just the land and its homes. How can we derive so much value for all our clients? We have our clients that are bought into several estates as we speak. We have a lot of estates under the Berry Group, under Sapphire, under Jasper. But to best derive value, what can we do moving forward? How can we ensure that every one of our clients gets value at the same pace? Because Nigerian population keeps expanding, right? There's also need for quality of housing. In the whole of Nigeria, Nigeria is facing a lot of housing deficit at the moment, and it's our job, it's our role as investors to solve for it. And what I also tell people, and Dr. Stephen also says, is that the best form to make money is to pick an area that is lacking, that is in need, a problem, and do what? And bring solution. So every one of us here, we're all solution providers under the umbrella of Gtext. And this is what we are, this is who we represent. So in the year 2026, moving forward as a global company, we've decided to spread our wings and have 10 new subsidiaries that are focused on doing what? On deriving value to every one of our clients. Because we believe that if we're able to have each of our estate groups to stand on its own, the pace of our estates are able to develop faster, which means Beru develops the same pace as Jasper, develops in the same space of Sapphire, develops in the same pace of Moonstone in Sadius. And this is what we're able to do in the year 2026, because our movement is to build smarter, greener, and homes that families can dream. A movement that can take GTEX from a Nigerian success story to a global one. So we're here to look at the new pioneer of the new estates of Gtexthomes Holdings, which we're able to discuss on 10 different independent estate companies that are empowered to operate within the strength of a full organization under the same vision of building 25,000 luxury green and smart homes. Just to break this thing into further, I just want to show what our organogram is looking like for the year 2026. As you can see, we have our Gtex Holdings Company, which is the umbrella arm. Under for our real estate, we have our Gtextland, and then we have our Gtexthomes. And under the Gtex real estate umbrella, we have separated them into 10 different independent companies. And again, what is the goal? Is to derive value to ensure each of these estates develop at the same pace as the others. So the first estate group we have is called Jasper Gardenia Estate Group. So all our clients are bought into Jasper. Jasper is Sherry, Jasper in Ibejuleki, Jasper in Abuja, Jasper all over. They are under what we call Jasper Gardenia Estate Group. The second estate group we're also having is called Beryl Estate Group. So those are our clients that are bought into our estates in Abeokuta, in Beryl on the Ibadan Expressway, those in Asaba, those in Abuja, those in Ibejuleki as well. We're under what we call Beryl Estate Group. Now, the beautiful thing is that each of these estates group has dedicated estate managers in the top level of GTEX management team. Now, these people have served for a minimum of 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, and they've grown through the ranks. Many of them have worked from customer service to operations to sales. 10 very competent group heads that are able to flagship the company and move it forward. The next we have is called Sapphire Estate Group. We also have what we call Sadius Estate Groups. So every estate that is under the Sadius Estate becomes under Sadius Estate Groups. The next we have what we call Moonstone Estate Group, Chalcedony Estate Group, Emerald Estate Group, White House Estate Group, and the last but not the least, Garnet Estate Group. And again, why are we doing this? We are doing this so that each of our estates can develop at the same pace. Because the larger organizations tend to grow, the more the customer base, the more important it is for us to be in touch with all our customers. So for the past 1 or 2 months, you might be having calls from someone saying they are in charge of your estate group. This just means that you are still under the Gtex Homes Holdings umbrella, but it just means that you have a dedicated estate manager with his own team, his own HR, his own construction team, and their own mandate is to what? Develop and build your own estates. So if you have any questions regarding Beru, the estate manager in charge takes all your questions and delivers to you, ensures you get value for your estate. So basically, GTEX is built under a vision whereby each of our 10 estate groups are what we call 10 gemstones independent subsidiaries, and each operates semi-autonomously with full responsibility for expansion, development, and wonderful customer service. Next, we'll be looking at the 10 subsidiaries. Like we said, which we have also brought them. Some of them have their flagship products in Ibejuleki, in Ibadan, in Ijebu-Ode, in Epe, in Abuja, Asokoro, Moniya, Kuje, Aton. Some of them have in Umaya. Emerald operates in the Northwest region. Moonstone has in Port Harcourt, in some other places. Sapphire has in Gwagwalada, has in Ikorodu. White House has in Kuje, has in Moniya, has in Aton. Basically, we have estates in currently 27 different locations all over Nigeria. Okay. So just to show you our current footprint. Currently, Gtex operates in 27 active locations in Lagos, Ogun State, Oyo, Abuja, Rivers, Delta, and also in Abia at the moment. This just shows a breakdown of where all the estates are, the whole Nigeria. As you can see, some of these estates are in White House, Monia, Kuje Phase 1, Phase 2 in Aton. Calcedony is in Umaya. Emerald is a new estate that is acquiring new properties in the Northwest region. We have Moonstone Estate that has acquired properties in Port Harcourt. Sapphire that has acquired properties in Ikorodu. They have 3 phases in Gwagwalada, Phase 1, Phase 2, or Phase 3. We have Jasper that have estates in Ibejuleki, Phase 1, Phase 2. They also have in Abuja as well, in Sherry as well. We have Beryl Estate that has estates in Abeokuta, Phase 1, Phase 2, in Ibadan, in Kurudu, in Asaba, in Ibejuleki, Phase 1 and Phase 2 as well. We also have Sadios Estate in Ijebu-Ode, in Ekpe, in Guzape, Garnet Estate in Asokoro, in Ibejuleki, Primus Estate in Ibejuleki as well. So what does this mean? It means that Gtex keeps expanding, and there's so much more each of these estates can do on its own. And that's why we decided that the better each of these estates are able to run on their own, the better it is to conquer the whole of Nigeria. And our goal in 2027 is an aggressive expansion plan. And not only in terms of land acquisition, also in development, also in buildings, also in houses, also in creating luxury service plots, also ensuring that clients' investments move from 10 million to 50 million in the next 2 years. We have success stories of estates that started from 1.5 million in the year 2018, and they are currently worth as high as 35 million in the space of 6 to 7 years. This is a success story that we speak here in Gtext, and we strongly believe that under the leadership of these 10 well-groomed estate managers, with the mentorship under the Group CEO of Mr. Rana, the Group CEO of Ms. Bukola Lukan, they're able to expand and bring more value to all of our investments. So next, we're looking at our 2026 expansion initiatives. Our goal is to move from 27 locations to over 50 different cities in the year 2026. And for a company that started from 1,000 naira in the year over 17 years ago, right, in the year 2008, from bulk SMS, moved into digital marketing, moved into an estate inside in Ikorodu 10 years ago, and I've built up this company basically with investors like you. At this point in time, we can do almost anything. And year 2026 is how can we ensure that our investors are able to move from one estate, 2 estates at the moment, to buy 3 more estates, 5 more estates, 6 more estates. How can you diversify your investment from Lagos to Ogun State, to Abuja, to the East, to Imo State, to Kaduna, to Kano, right, to Port Harcourt? And this is the value we keep bringing to our investors and to all our clients, all our associates, those that sell for us. And here we're looking at our 2026 expansion initiative and how we can all be a part of this. So some of our goals for the year 2026 is that Gtex Nigeria aims to position itself as a market leader, achieving significant milestones in property development, customer satisfaction, and financial performance. Our goals are meticulously crafted to derive sustainable growth and enhance shareholders' value. So the most important thing for us is, number one, expanding our portfolio, increasing our property portfolio over 200% across key urban centers and emerging markets. Number two, our goal is to enhance customer experience. How can we achieve a 95% customer satisfaction rate through innovative services and responsive support? So in the year 2026, our goal is to what? Increase customer satisfaction. So every one of our clients here, between you and I, between our customers, and this is why it's important, our 10 estate groups are being built. That way, every estate manager is in charge of every one of our clients. You don't need to talk to a third party, a fourth party, a fifth party. In fact, you don't need to wait for Dr. Steven, who does not run the business anymore, before you can get value. And we have wonderful, innovative services that we have in this PowerPoints that can discuss on how we want to achieve this. Also, in terms of financial growth, the better we are positioned financially, the better for us to develop some of these estates. So our goal is to build over 500% increase in revenue and 20% increase in operational efficiency. The last goal we have is building and development and infrastructural development. One of our key goals is to relaunch our 1,000 housing units and develop at least the first phase of 50 units with 200 units in construction. Under infrastructure is to develop infrastructure across 30% of all our projects in Nigeria at the moment. Some of our projects that we've started already, some of them are just newly acquiring. At the end of 2026, we want to have at least completed infrastructure in at least 30% of all our projects in the whole of Nigeria. So we're moving from 27 locations to 50 cities in the year 2026. So what are our core milestones? Acquisition, 50 new strategy locations, minimum of 20 new cities. We also have physical and infrastructural development. Each of our estates, each of our estate group is going to have an office in an estate that it owns. So for example, Jasper has his head office in Ibejuleki. Beryl already has his head office in Beryl Ibejuleki. We also have Sadios having his head office in Ekpe. We also have Jasper also having another office in Abuja as well. We have Moonstone having his head office in Port Harcourt, in the Port Harcourt land as well. Chalcedony also having his head office in the Umaya land. Each of our 10 estates are going to have offices on their estates. Now, what does this do? And how can this bring value to every one of our clients? Number one, you don't necessarily have to schedule an inspection. You can just come directly to the land and see your projects. One. Number two, we also believe that this will also increase the level of development in each of these lands, because the estate managers work from there. Their job description every day is how can we improve on each of these lands so our clients can quickly start building on each of these lands, or in case they also want to buy more, they can buy more as well. Another infrastructural milestone we want to do is to start our 1,000 housing unit groundbreaking and deliver at least 50 units in some of the phases that we've already started in the year 2026 or through the year 2028. We're also intending to complete infrastructure setup in all our newly acquired estates. For our customer service, we're having a fully AI-backed CRM platform that has its own rollout every quarter to bring value to all our clients. So the first milestone is talking about acquisition. Our next 8 cities that we're moving into in the first to second quarter of the year 2026 is to acquire properties in Kano, acquire properties in Warri, in Enugu, in Calabar, in Kaduna, in Uyo, in Onitsha, and as well as Anambra. So by the end of the 2026 Q4, we have had properties in Jos, Kano, Edo, Ilorin, Shagamu, Uyo, Akure, Aba, Owerri, Makurdi, Minna, and all others across all the geopolitical zones. Like I said, our goal in the year 2026 is aggressive expansion. Those things will say they do not make land anymore. So the most important thing is to acquire as much as we can. And while we're acquiring, we're not just leaving it like that. We're now developing in the same rate. So the first half of the year, we're starting with 8 wonderful locations. Of course, in these same locations, we'll be acquiring second phases, third phases. And that's why it's the goal of these 10 estate groups to keep acquiring as many as possible and bring value to all our clients and all our investors. If you can compare this map to the previous map, you can see the expansion is very clear as long as the goal at the vision of GTEx in the year 2026. Why would this succeed? Number one, we have 10 strong independent gemstone brands with each proven market presence and dedicated leadership. From 27 locations to 50 cities, we have aggressive national expansion with good market research. Housing delivery starting in 2026, moving beyond land sales to complete housing solutions for family. AI-driven sales and experience are scalable. We have a Gtex 360 platform that enables efficient growth across all locations. Of course, measurable milestones in terms of revenue and acquisition. Next, we're looking at our AI-driven CRM and customer service milestones. So for the first quarter, we intend to have AI CRM live with WhatsApp automation. So how can you as a client chat with us anywhere and it goes directly to the person in charge of your estates through our new GTS AI platforms? that has good 360 CRM customer service? How can we have efficient chatbots that can reply all your messages, right? With no difference whether you're talking to someone or talking to AI at the same time. From the Q3 and Q4, we start implementing what we call the reward system, right? You as a client, how can you go beyond buying land from us? So you buy land from us. How can each of your land give you points that you can redeem with our partners? How can buying a land transfer to you getting a free ticket to travel? How can you buying a land give you a shopping voucher? How can buying a land from us accumulate into points that you can redeem in a 5-star hotel like Marriott, right? So our goal, like I said, in our customer service in the year 2026 is to bring at least 95% customer retention and customer service. So GTEx is moving beyond just selling land or selling houses. We are building an ecosystem for all our clients so that it can keep deriving value. Because for us at GTEx, our business does not stop when you buy the land. Our business continues because for us, we believe building wealth is for everybody. And if you follow the success story of our chairman, he started that no matter where you come from, where you are, anyone can build wealth legitimately. So how much more from our clients that are able to have built wealth? Our goal is to do what? How can we ensure you get so much value that you that you keep on doing business with us? So our expected outcome from this implementation is to have 95% customer satisfaction, delivering exceptional service all across all touch points. Again, it's so that we can have 0 unresolved complaints beyond 7 days. Of course, our goal is to ensure within 24 hours, your complaints are quite resolved. But there are some things that may need some moving around. Anything at worst case scenario, no complaints should ever exceed 7 days. So this is part of the implementation that we are bringing in year 2026 in Gtexthomes Holdings. And this brings swift resolution and transparent communications between us and our clients. Because we realize that in 2025, we've lost touch with our clients. A lot of us, a lot of you may have not gotten in touch with us as much as we needed. So we needed to be closer to you. And that is why in 2026, customer is king. And you are hereby prioritized as our number 1 priority in the year 2026. The top milestone, which I'm quite excited about, is physical development of all our estates all across Georgia. So our target is to complete infrastructural setup in all newly acquired estates, right, within 10 months of acquisition. So what is this? What does this mean? We acquire a new estate, we are putting a gatehouse, we are fencing it round, we are clearing it, we are putting up a site office, we start mapping out the perimeter fencing, our gatehouse, our road, our drainage, so that we can understand what it is to buy a luxury service plot. So the first thing to do is 10 head offices. Every company is to have its own head office in its own estate. Number 2, we're focusing on groundbreaking of our housing units by the Q1 of 2026. By January, we are launching our housing project. We'll be discussing more, which I'll be, if I'm opportunity to have our chairman to address it, be able to take us on a little bit so much on that. Also, we're able to maybe deliver some of our housing projects. At the moment, we started delivering some of our housing projects. We have some of the units in Jasper at the moment that people have already moved in, getting rental income in some of them. Some of them are currently under construction. We have phase 1A, 1B, 1C. Our goal is to have completed phase 1A and 1B starts groundbreaking. And then we can see if we can complete 1 or 2 between the next 3 years as well. So these are 3 milestones that we are looking forward to in the year 2026. So as I wrap up, before I bring in some of our managers to introduce themselves, basically discuss about the estate that they are holding and how they can bring value to each of the estates. I also want to talk about the new diversification of what Gtex is focusing on. And our policies, we're calling it a FAT Gtex Holdings Diversification Drive. For those of us that joined us when we started this webinar, I emphasize on the need for us to keep evolving. When I was growing up, I saw a lot of big companies that started, and over time they are phased out. Why? They did not meet up to the demand of time. They did not evolve in terms of technology. They did not adjust their operation in terms of the climate. Some of them did not really believe that some things will come and swallow up their businesses. And for us in Gtex, we keep evolving. And at this point, we currently have 3 new diversification drive The goal of bringing more value to our investors to ensure that we have consistent cash flow that can keep funding each of our housing estates and all our projects. So why are we diversifying? The Nigerian real estate market is also a bit variable. There are also economic fluctuations that may affect some of the property demand and pricing. As a developer, as an investor, I tell people the greatest escape from investment or from anything inflation is to buy land, because the cost of land acquisition, cost of construction, the cost of housing increases with inflation, right? So no matter how volatile investment is, it's only the developer that is going to face problems. The investors continues to enjoy from it because the value of your investment keeps going up, right? This is why for us, how can we tend to create what we call consistent cash flow and also operate in such a way that our clients can also buy into other industries that are actually diversifying into. So we call it our FAT, for revenue diversification, cash flow stability, market expansion, innovation, and resilience. So the first part, let me just move from this. The first sector we are moving into is AI, artificial intelligence. At the moment, Gtext is having its own AI platform products, which our clients are also able to come into. We have an AI social media engine that some of you as clients, business owners can come in and subscribe with us. Our IT team are able to give you this wonderful AI solution that can automate content for you, derive content for you, run adverts for you to do or to bring more money, more value for your businesses. We also have a Gtext AI CRM that are able to have smart customer management. Some of our clients are also business owners. They also need things like this in their own businesses. The goal is basically to transfer Gtext to a fully enhanced business group with automation, efficiency, and global competitiveness, and also relate this to all our other partners, other clients on a subscription-based system as well. The second part is the Gtext trading diversion, where we have what we call Gtext farms. So Gtext farm focuses on distribution and trading of agricultural products all around Nigeria, supported by the Gtext farms brand. We also have other things called Genido, right? As soon as we launch this in the next 2026, more information will be going to. But what this means is that now you can subscribe to our agricultural sector in Gtext called Gtext farms. You can buy produce, you can buy rice, you can buy food. We also have a project that we've been running for the past 2 years called the December East Food Packages, where some of you are able to buy food items to be delivered in December and pay in installments. So this is a Gtext trading division that is also bringing life in the year 2026. The final part is what we call a GVS Capital, which is a new financial company that Gtextland is also expanding to in raising capital and financial investments for basically other people. So this is operating separately from what we're having in Gtextland and then in Gtexthomes. For our current Gtext GVS products, we are focusing on what we call fractional ownership, which is of course the vision of what we're having in Gtext. So what does this mean? This means that for our housing project that we're having at the moment, how can you buy a fraction of this our housing? And actually, let me see if I can just project that. How can you buy a fraction of this housing if you cannot afford to buy the whole housing? So give me a minute. I'd like to just show you what this means. Can you see my screen? Please, I need to confirm you can see the fractional ownership that I'm displaying. You can see it, just type I can see it. You can see it, type I can see it, please. Okay. It's a bit of a technical issue. I'll try and sort it out. Okay, as we proceed, I'll definitely bring that up and show you what that is all about. But basically, what this means is that GVS is focusing on how more than 10 people, 15 people, 20 people can own a project. So our new housing project that we're having in Ibejuleki, some of the units are going for as high as 300 million, 350 million. But we have people that say, I cannot purchase this at the moment, but I have a 50 million, I have 100 million. But what GVS is now saying is that with a 50 million, with 100 million, you can own a fraction of that housing. And what does that mean? It means that you have full ownership right as if you own that apartment. What it just means is that you are sharing that same unit with 3 other people, 5 other people, and then GTEX connects you and then you share rent on that same unit. Not only do you also share rent, you also get what we call capital appreciation. I want to be sure you can see what I'm showing you now. If you can see it, type I can see it. I can see it, Kenny. Thank you so much. So we call it a GVS fractional ownership, whereby you are owning the property, but not at the full price. So GVS allows you to own premium rental properties. The key word is premium rental properties by buying units instead of buying the entire house. So what are you getting? You are getting rental income. You're getting capital appreciation. You are getting lifetime ownership rights without paying hundreds of millions upfront. You are not managing the tenants. You do not chase the rent. You just own and then you earn, right? So you are getting what we call legal fractional ownership, lifetime rental income share, capital appreciation as the value rises, yearly rental distribution, professional property management by GVS, an option to either sell or transfer your own units. So I tell people that if you are going into properties and you are looking for a better exit plan, go into GVS fractional ownership. So imagine we are building, let's say, our first 200 units, and then maybe 10 of you come together to own a unit. And I tell people one of the secrets about buying land is to buy pre-launch. But the secret about buying houses is to buy off-plan sales. So because some of these houses are in off-plan, you are buying at the lowest possible price. We've been in Dubai since 2021 and we're able to replicate this same success model. We've seen some of our clients buy properties in Dubai for as low as $150,000. After 4 years, when the project is being delivered, some of these projects become as high as 300,000, 350,000. The extra 150,000, the extra 200,000 is what we call capital appreciation. Now, when that property is now handed over, they're able to now rent it out. Maybe at the rate of 10% rental income, 15% rental income. Imagine you are gain at least 100% in capital appreciation. So you put in 20 million. By the time the unit is ready, your 20 million becomes 40 million automatically. Not only that, you are now getting, let's say, an extra rental income of another 10% of the amount you brought in for life. And as the value of the property keep increasing, the value of your shares, your units also keep increasing. Now, if you want to sell out, the first people that are likely to buy from you are those that you own the unit together. And if those ones are not able to buy, you can also sell to the public markets because we have an app that is dedicated for the GVS fractional ownership. So you have a wonderful exit plan. And because it's your shares, you can sell at any amount you want to sell. You can decide to sell lower than the value. You can insist you want to sell at a higher value. You can make it a distress sale. It's your own autonomy. You are in control. And that's what GVS fractional ownership is all about. Okay, I think I'll be stopping here for now. And then I'll be having 1 or 2 of our estate managers that are available now just to introduce themselves, the estate that they manage, and maybe just discuss a little bit of what they have in terms of what they are giving in terms of value. Technical, are you there? So I think my screen has stopped showing. So I think we can have Mrs. Vivian. Are you there? Let's start from you and then we can have everyone to come on board. Okay. So I have some of my managers here who are heading one or two estates. So I'll be starting from Beryl Estate Group. Mrs. Olabisi Omoru, I think I'd like you to introduce yourself. You have your profile, you can display your profile and introduce yourself, what you do, how people can reach you, and then we go to the next person. Over to you, Mrs. Olabisi.
Thank you, Mr. Farouk. Thank you, everyone. Welcoming everybody, our clients, to the 2025 AGM for Gtext. My name is Olabisi Umoru, and I'm the head of Berry Resilient Estate Group, which consists of Berry Beachfront, Beryl Kurudu, Berry Fort Kurudu, Berry Polo Abeokuta, Beryl Gulf Ibadan, and Berry Polo Asaba. I would like to also tell you that starting from 2026, one of our major projects, which Mr. Farouk has briefly mentioned, or mentioned, is to have more expansion of our estates and go deep in construction so that our clients can come on board and start building. For more information and numbers to reach me, I'll be calling my numbers for our Berry clients that are here and they've not have an opportunity to have contacts to reach me. So the numbers are 080 922 55118, 080 922 55118. So these are my numbers. You can reach out to me on these numbers, and I'm open to to receive your questions and your inquiries. Also, it's our pleasure to inform you that we now have our head office at Berry Bejuleki. You can come in, walk in at any time. We are available to receive you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Olabisi. We have a question from you directly. A client is asking if you can tell them where the new estate you're launching next year, the phase 2 of Beryl Abeokuta, is. If you can just address that so they can be informed.
Okay.
I can type your
the new
number,
estate
we can
we'll be
reach out to you if
launching.
they want to purchase.
Okay. So the new estate we are launching is at Kobakwe. It's the phase 2 of the Berry Polo Abeokuta that we have currently. So is at Kobakwe. Kindly reach out to the numbers I called. Let me call the number again so that we can have this discussion after this AGM meeting. 080 922
Can you type it? Can you type it, your email?
Okay, I will do that. I will do that. But let me
Your
just
phone name, your
call
email,
it
and your number.
so that, yeah. So 080 922 55118. And you can also reach us at info@berylresiliumestategroup.com. info@berylresiliumestategroup.com. I'll be dropping the email and the numbers on the chat box so that you can reach us from that. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Olabisi. Next we'll be having Primus Estate Group. Mrs. Jessica Elebio, can you introduce yourself? If you have your profile, that would be great too.
I have my profile. Let me see if I can share it. Yeah, can you see this? Can you see my profile? Can you see my profile? Can you hear me? Okay. All right. So my name is Jessica Elebi. You're currently the head of Primrose Group Estate, and I'm a purpose-driven person who is passionate about real estate and ready to help clients get high returns on their investments, ready to walk you through your investments, right? So we currently have our phase 1 estate in Ibejuleki. Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me, please?
Proceed.
All right, so we currently have the phase 1 of our prime rose estate in Ibejuleki, and it's actually in a strategic location. About 5 years ago, that was during the COVID period, this estate was selling for 1.6 million, and today it's selling for over 20 million. So persons that have bought from us, I'm sure at that time they were seeing bush, they were seeing forest, but today that place has really transformed. Plus the coastal road that passed very close to the estate, not up to 5 minutes walk, it gave it more edge, right? It gave it more value, right? So it's actually in a strategic location, not far from Jasper, right? Not far from the Dangote refinery and other major industrial facilities around that area. So that's the phase 1. I'm sure persons that bought into it are happy and glad because many of them have reached out to me that, okay, they want to buy into the phase 2. So the phase 2 is currently selling is at Ekpe, and we're going to have the phase 3 too, and not just phase 3, not just in Lagos alone. We are going to spread across the country. So I will drop my number for you to reach out to. And if you are interested in selling our properties, you are welcome because many clients that bought properties from us are also selling now. Like they too want to benefit from the commissions. You know, they are telling family and friends to buy from us because if you don't tell them, these clients, other persons will buy from other places and you would not even benefit from it. So it's just a word of mouth, just spread the news, connect buyer to seller. That's all it is. So let me drop my contact. So you can reach us on +234 9155 35 7478. So my team and I are ready to work with you, right, to achieve more and to for your real estate investment needs. So if you have any question, you can reach out to us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Jessica. You can stop sharing your screen, please. Yes. Some of our managers are currently on site. Okay, I see so we have Mr. Shola, Mr. Michael, and then Mrs. Vivian. Okay, so Mr. Shola, over to you.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
All right, great. Okay, so my name is Adeoye Shola Gbade. I'm the group head at Sapphire Group of Estate. And we currently have 2 locations as we speak. Our first location is in Ikorodu. That's Sapphire Water City Ikorodu, right? That is actually where we started from, right? Then we migrated to Abuja, where we now have Sapphire City, Gagwalada. We have phase 1, we have phase 2, phase 3, and we're not stopping at phase 3. We're moving to 4 and 5. Recently, we launched our 4th phase, phase 1, and a lot of investors came, and we did our physical allocation to those that came, and people have started coming even after the physical allocation, and we're having their private physical allocation to them, right? And come January, we're going to be having phase 2 launch. All right, and again, I will keep improving. You keep moving on to other phases, right? And again, we're not stopping at 2 locations. Like I said, we're going to have in Lagos and we have in Abuja. We're moving to other locations. We're moving to the east. You know, we're moving to Ibadan. We're going to be having Sapphire in almost every state. That's the goal. And again, currently, in all our estates, it is ideal for us to. It is our goal. Let me put it that way. We want to always be on the site, right? So come January, we're going to be opening our gatehouse, offices in all in these 2 locations. We're starting from Ikorodu, right? Work has started already in Ikorodu, right? So if you have any questions, any inquiries you want to make, you know, come to site. You see us on site, right? So we're moving. We are migrating. We're moving fast. And I want to appreciate those that actually patronize us this 2025. right? We are here to serve you better in 2026. We're ready to serve you better. We're ready to serve you better. And to reach us, we have a phone number plus 2361 258364 plus 23461 258364. And our email is info@safayagroupestate.com. I'm going to be putting that on the chat box. Thank you very much, Safaro.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Shola. Mr. Michael, over to you, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. I don't know if you guys can hear me. So good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're connecting from. Gives me great pleasure to be with us here today. My name is Njoku Friday Michael, Group Estate Head for the Sadius Estate Group. Sadius Estate Group. Please, IT, can you stop sharing? I'll let you know when to share this. Thank you. Thank you, IT. You are very, very active. So, Sadius Estate Group currently have 3 estates, and one of the things we pride ourselves is we are that one estate that cut across for everybody, right? If you are a high net worth individual, we have something for you. You are a mid-level income earner, we have something for you. If you are also someone that is still in the low income earning, or you just passing by, we also have something for you, right? Currently we have 3 estates as we speak. We have one in Abuja, in Guzape 2, and it will interest you to know that come 2026, we'll be going fully into our perimeter fencing in Guzape 2, because we're still waiting for the Gilmore construction, which is what currently within that location is what is holding construction to fully commence in that area. So for our Guzape 2, construction in NS will commence 3rd to 4th quarter 2026. We have another of our estates in Ijebode. We launched the phase 1. We sold out. Phase 2 is currently on sale. And it will also interest you to know that come 2026, 2nd quarter, we are fully going in for the first work. So for 1st quarter of 2021 or 2026, we are moving fully to site for our estate in Ekpe called Sadius Farm City, Ekpe. So we're moving fully to site in our estate in Ekpe, and it will interest you to know that we already have a lodge. We have office space, which is 85% complete in terms of construction. So give or take, 3rd to 2nd week of January, we're fully resuming inside. But work commences 5th of March, 5th of January on site. Work commences, and we'll be giving regular updates to each and every one of our investors. And we're also using this medium as well to call our investors for all of those that have paid fully for their plots and have also paid for their development fee and documentation fee. Now is the time you want to visit sites and fully take possession and see 1 or 2 you could start, putting on your plots. Because again, this 2026, our goal for the 1st quarter of 2026 is to fully focus on our Ekpe estate and see that it becomes operational. And with that being said, we have acquired extra 40 acre just behind the phase 1. So we are starting the sale of phase 2. The IT will play the video. The video we did with the chairman. Thank you very much, Dr. Stephen Akintayo. You are that one boss that not only just show us the way, but you show us how to go about it. Chairman was on site with myself and the GCOO, and we did do a video, and that video will be dropped today for everyone to run with. and also the banner for the phase 2. So IT, if you're ready, I'm ready for you. I'll drop the video so that we all could see what we're bringing in come first quarter of 2026. IT, the video for Sapphire for Stadius Estate Ekpe phase 2. IT. IT, are you with me? So IT will be dropping the video and also the flyer. So we're looking to launching our phase 2. We're looking to launching our phase 2 the 3rd week, the 4th week of January, right? Tentatively, we're launching phase 2 the 4th week of January. But one of the key things concerning our phase 2, I want each and every of our investors to know is once you make your full commitment, once you make your full payment, you get physically allocated on the day of launch, right? Once you make your full payment, you get physically allocated on the day of launch. So it's not you waiting up until, okay, IT is coming up with the video, not you waiting. IT, not this video, not this one, not this one. The one I had with the chairman. Thank you. Yeah. So you have your allocation, done on site, right? So it's not you waiting forever for your allocation to be done, and you get your documentation as well within 3 months of fully paying for your your plots. It can get shorter than that, but you get it within the space of 1 to 3 months. And due to what we do with DHL, we have a partnership with DHL. Your document will be couriered to you wherever you are in the world. And this is what we've been doing over 5 years ago. So it's not just something, we're starting, it's something that has been ongoing. So your document will be, you don't need to come to the office. If you want to come to the office, fine. If you want to send a representative, fine. But wherever you are in the world, we get your document, forwarded to you. So for further inquiries, further question on how you want to, purchase, how you want to, come for inspection for the phase 1 and what have you, here's the phone number to reach out to: +234 91 55 35 46 26. I call that again: +234 91 55 35 46 and 26. For inquiries, via email, reach out to us on info@sadiusestategroup.com. So you could reach out to us on email, or you could reach out to us on email, or you call the phone number, and someone will be handy, to take up your questions. IT, if you have that video, I would really want you to play it. I'll be resharing it with you again, so you could get this, please. IT, if you have the video, go ahead to play it now. So after now, I'll be dropping it on the group with the content and also the flyers. So let's do well to spread on this. And if you have any information, if you have any inquiries or questions you would want to get clarification on, kindly do well to go ahead and reach out to us. Thank you very much. The video will be played shortly. The video will play shortly. So for each and every one that has keyed into Stadius Estates, we're using this opportunity as well to call you for our, Stadius Farm City Ekpe. We're calling you for the launch. It's definitely going to be a big one, and it's something you don't want to miss. And what we are bringing into Ekpe is the introduction of farm living in a green area where your food product, what you eat, you could just get from the back of your house, introducing garden, introducing ranch. So it's a living for, people that love the very coziness of life. You don't want the hustle and bustle of Lagos, all of the noise. Sadios Farm City Ekpe is that one place you want to live, where you are getting your vegetables fresh, you are getting your farm produce fresh, you are getting your poultry fresh, everything fresh. So that is one of the things Sadios, Farm City Ekpe would be introducing. Thank you very much, IT. I don't know why this video is not coming up.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
I think we can play during our breaks, so we can move on to the next person.
Yes. So thank you very much for having me. Once again, I will read out the numbers for those persons that are just joining us. And I'll put it on the chat box. +234 91 55 35 46 and 26. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next we're having Mrs. Vivian Amici. Over to you, please.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for giving us an amazing 2025. My name is Vivian Amici. I am the group head of Moonstone Estate. Jamie, are you ready for me? Please kindly play the video. Okay.
If you have it, you can either share it from your end, or we'll play all videos after.
Okay. Jamie, please kindly display my banner first. The banner I asked you to display. If the video is not playing yet. Okay. Thank you. The banner is so beautiful, as I am beautiful as well. So I'm bringing forth to you Moonstone Group Estates. We recently on pre-launch for one of our estates in Port Harcourt, precisely Isiokpo. And this estate happens to come with the CFO and 6 minutes away from Wibe University, 10 minutes away from the airports. Already tiled road, the residential area, people are staying there. Because this is our latest baby in Moonstone Estate. So this is our first estate in Moonstone Estate. 2026, we are looking forward for expansion and also beautiful investment opportunity for our amazing clients. And I'm also using this opportunity to tell people that have bought in our various estates that we have an estate in Port Harcourt. And this estate has everything you need and more. And this is actually on pre-launch, and you can buy now and sell later for people that know what I mean. But for people that also want to buy land banking and for people that want to build, we are looking forward in launching this estate on the 7th of March 2026. Hello, Farah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, please.
Okay, we're looking forward to launch this estate on the 7th of March 2026. 2026, we're also looking forward to expand in other states and also international as well. So for the numbers to call is 080-9999-5346. And our email address is info@moonstonegroupaestates.com. My personal email address is vivian@gtextmails.com. Jamie, please, are you ready? Because every other thing I need is on the video I want you to play. It's not really much, Farouk. It's just a little video. Okay, maybe the media guys will play it later, but let me go on. All right. So okay, not yet. Okay. Please kindly play it after my section. Please, it's very, very important. Okay, no problem, no problem. So I'm using this medium to also tell our amazing clients, investors and associates that joined us that Moonstone Estates, we are open for collaboration. We're open for you to bring forth your clients and also get the opportunity to get a vision of commission as well. So I don't know what's going on. Somebody is playing a video at back.
Technical, you need to change your settings now. It's quickly.
Hello, Farah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. So I'm using this medium to invite every other person that has not gotten this amazing property. We are open. We are open for investment. Please call the number and I'll give you more details. I believe at the end of this section or at the break time, the media guys will play the video. And thank you, Dr. Stephen, for honoring us and visiting the site. It was amazing, and we love hosting you, and we love seeing you more in our state. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Farouk.
Okay, thank you, Ma. Can we have White House, please? Tony, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
All right, over to
Hello,
you.
everyone. Okay. Happy New Year in advance to everyone and to some other persons in different time zone. Happy New Year already to you. So welcome to 2026. And my name is Tonya Jubaye, and I'm the group leader for White House Group Estate, and our locations are in Abuja, Ibadan, and also um, in Oyo State. So we want to say a very big thank you to everyone that has made 2025 an amazing year for us. It is because of your patronage, your love, your trust, and referrals that has brought us thus this far. But 2026 promises to be an amazing year. In 2025, we are able to launch two estates in Abuja, and in 2026, we are looking forward to launching more estates in Abuja and in Ibadan, and also um, in Ogun State. So for everybody that has actually done business with us, that their allocation is yet to be done, we promise that by the first or second quarter of 2026, everyone who is yet to be allocated will definitely be allocated. But however, we'll keep you updated on the progress report on each of our properties. And the good news is that for everyone that actually purchased into our estate in the year 2025, the good news is that you've already made over 40 to 60% returns on investment across different locations from that's White House, Farm City in Kuje, phase one, phase two, and that of the phase three also is also coming forth in the year 2026. And also that's White House in Ibadan, and also that's White House in Atonota. So for everyone that has done business with us, congratulations. You've made a great decision of investing with White House, and we look forward to doing more businesses with you in the year 2026. So I'm very much available. My phone lines and email address will be dropped for further inquiries or concerns. I'll be very much excited to attend to you myself. So I look forward to seeing you in my DM. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and I love you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tony. Someone asked a question, but I think I'll leave it during the Q&A session. I think he purchased White House Phase 2. So he's asking about, say he has gotten an allocation, but property allocation has been since July, and property documents, basically he's asking for documentation. So can you just drop your phone number and email so he can send to you directly so you can address it? He has been allocated, maybe something has to do with delivery of documents. So can you sort that out, please? So Mr. Femi Lawrence, Mr. Tony will drop his number. Just send him a message. He's in charge of your estate, and he'll give you accurate reply for any concern you may basically have. Thank you. So we have Miss Mata. OJ, are you available, Mata? Over to you.
Good day, everyone. Can you confirm if you can hear me, sir?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are joining us from. My name is OJ Matai Remulo, and I'm privileged to be the head of the management for Casidoni Estates. So Casidoni Estate is one of the group estates, and currently we have a presence in Umuahia, and also is named after a precious stone. So I have an intro video, and I would like the IT to play it for me. Thank you. So the intro video gives us the division of the estate, what we want to have in that estate, because some division will also be used for land banking, where investors can also buy into this estate and use for different investment opportunities. While we have some part of the plot in this estate for housing units, while others are meant to be for recreational center, and also in line with the precious stone which this estate is named after. So IT, kindly play the intro video. Thank you. Okay, while I wait for the IT, so we currently, okay, thank you.
Chalcedony Estate, a vision of modern living.
Thank you, IT. So this is what we also ought to have in our estate. So, and the goal of Casidoni Estates also to raise land bankers, multi-billionaires through real estate investments, as we are there to also guide them through. Then we have our current offer. It's ending today. Before I go into the current offer that we have, I also want to appreciate our amazing client that have subscribed into this amazing properties. We say thank you for being part of us. Thank you for your trust and also for your patronage. So for investors here or for the intending client wanting to join this amazing vision in line with the intro video that also checked and also see the different kind of the amenities we also want to put in place. So I'll be dropping my details so that you can also reach out to me, both my email address and also phone number. So the actual price of this property, particularly the one in Umuahia now that we are selling, is 15 million naira. That's the actual price per plot on outright payment. Installment is 20 million naira. Why mini estate? If you are buying in bulk, which you can also have your own estate inside our own estate, is 60 million naira. But because you are on this meeting today, you are joining us on this annual meeting today, you also be getting 50% discount, although it's ending today, it's less than 24 hours. So you'll be getting the 50% discount. Instead of 15 million naira, you'll be getting a rate of 7.5 million naira. Instead of 20 million naira, you're getting at the rate of 10 million naira on installment. You make an initial deposit of 5 million naira. You spread 5 million naira across 3 months. And instead of you acquiring 6 plots of land at the rate of 60 million naira, you also be getting 6 plots of land at the rate of 30 million naira. The date is there, it's ending today. And also our launch and allocation there is 14th of March. So I'll be dropping the details. Kindly reach out to me. I'll be the one to respond to you directly, and I'll also respond to you appropriately. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Okay, thank you so much. Is Jasper ready? Or I'll just speak on.
Yes, sir, we're ready.
Okay. Since you're the group CEO, ma, I just want to take Emerald, so you just take Jasper and then you just speak a bit on us, ma.
All right, sir. Thank you.
So so sorry, I'm not sure you can see my video. Let me spotlight. So my name is Farouk Usman. I'm the head in charge of Emerald. And when we're talking about our expansion, I focused a bit on how it's important for us to look beyond what we are doing at the moment. The beautiful video that was shown by, oh God. Okay, sorry. I think I'm having some technical issues. Yeah, the beautiful video that was shown by Miss Marta is just showing a little bit of what every other estate manager has in store for us. The intentionality with the group designs, every other thing, it just means that we're doing so much more here in Gtext. And for me, my job is also to do the same thing for Emerald Estate Group. For Emerald Estate Group, we're starting our operation in the northwest of Nigeria, acquiring properties in Kano, in Kaduna. We're also in the east as well. We're also focused on acquiring properties in Uyo as well. We've had some of our clients refer these properties to us saying, we want Gtext in these other states, right? And my job is to ensure this is also brought into reality. So at the end of Emerald Estate Group, I'm ready to welcome all our intending clients to come and purchase from us and expand the frontiers of Gtext real estate all across the northern part of Nigeria and also the eastern part of Nigeria. Thank you so much. So up next, we'll be having Jasper Gardenia Estate Group, one of our biggest, in fact, they are one of our biggest estate groups at the moment in terms of projects that they are handling in the year 2026. And I'm also introducing my group COO in the person of Mrs. Bukola Lukon, who allows all the things to tick in the whole of Gtext. You're welcome, ma.
Compliment of the season to all our clients, home and abroad. I want to say thank you to you for trusting us. Thank you for doing business with us in 2025. And of course, a lot of people have joined us since we started 17 years back. I want to say thank you, appreciate you, we love you. Thank you so much for believing in this great company, despite the ups and downs in Nigeria and the economy and also the real estate sector. We want to say thank you, God bless you. All right, so my name is Group Chief Operating Officer of Gtext Holdings, and I'm also the head of Jasper Gardenia Group. All right, so I'm going to be saying, just like Mr. Farouk started out by telling us about the expansion, we decided to expand. And one of the major reasons why we're expanding is because we want to serve you better in 2026. Dr. Stephen, our chairman, is a great, man that is always seeing 10 years, 20 years into the future. And we came up together and he said, it's time for us to expand. And the reason we're expanding is so that we can serve you all better. One of the things he wants is to ensure that we serve you better. We have the best relationship with you. Mr. Farouk talked about the ecosystem. Yes, we want to create an ecosystem with our clients, which we currently have with the Stephen Akitayo Foundation. We have people, mentees, some of the mentees that have turned to clients, some of the clients that have turned to mentees currently in the Stephen Akitayo's group. And, people are just buying from within the ecosystem. So if you have something, if you're into furniture, if you're into cryptocurrency, whatever it is that you are into, we are working together as a family, meaning we are building an ecosystem where we can trade together. We're not taking anything out of that system, out of the ecosystem, but literally having to, of course, verified people. So we have people into cars, we have people into different things, and we are building that community where you have to buy from us. And because of the fact that you are under the same umbrella, anyone that you want to work with within that ecosystem is going to ensure that they give you the best of the best price. So that's what we're doing. And that's what the visionary leader, Dr. Stephen Akitaye, that's what he won for us in 2026. So we decided to step into different, just like we have all my amazing managers have spoken. We have 10 estates, name it. All our estates, wonderful, dedicated people that have come here to come and tell us the vision and things that they have for us in 2026. So we have decided, because two things: customer service, we would be your best friend in 2026. That I can promise you. And the number two thing that you should watch out for is innovation. We want all estates to move with speed, come up with great things. We want to satisfy you people. We want you to, and one beautiful thing that is also coming as part of the innovation is the fact that, we have wonderful clients that has done business with us. If you have to put your money into something, it means you trust the system. So we are calling a lot of our clients to say, come and be part of our board, of each estate that you have subscribed into, invested into, and let's run this together. Bring your innovation, bring your expertise. If you are into whatever that can complement what we do, bring it on board and let's work together. So that's why we have decided to separate. So now you're going to get a lot of calls from us, a lot of messages, because we want to really solve the problems. We want to build friendship with you in the year 2016 and beyond. So that's why that's it. All right, so let me speak now as the head of Jasper. So Jasper, currently we have 3 estates across, we have 3 different estates for Jasper groups. At the moment, we have Jasper Ibejuleki, which is Jasper Gardenia. We have Jasper Sherry, and then we have Jasper in Abuja as well. So we have those 3 wonderful sites currently operational. For our wonderful clients that have bought into Jasper, I'm using this opportunity to let you know that it's time for you to start building. Mr. Farouk introduced Jasper as the most powerful out of all of these 10 estates, because you can come on site. We've been on site for the past 4 years now. So you can come on site and you see. And let me tell you the return on investment. One of our clients came in from UK yesterday and she was super excited. I'm sure you've seen the video as well, talking about how, our investments skyrocketed. A lot of people that bought into Jasper, I want to say congratulations to you, because you are not where you used to be. And what I mean is that for people that invested as low as 5 million naira back then, now Jasper is currently sold at 50 million naira plus. So that's it. I can't even, I wish, in case we have somebody that wants to sell, that they bought at 5 million naira. Some people are already on the queue, they're in the waiting list. So if you are ready to collect a deposit, a refund, just let us know so that we can put those people in. 50 million naira minimum is what Jasper is going for. So congratulations to you, because your return has yielded. Your return has yielded. Thank you for your patience. I know a lot, you want this, Jasper, that. But Jasper is growing. In case you have not been to Lagos, recently you have to send somebody to Lagos, or you have to physically come and visit your estates in Jasper, Lagos, Ibejuleki. The coastal road, beautiful, a lot of things around that place. When you come there, you bless Gtext and you bless Dr. Stephen and all the team, because you really invested well. So thank you to that. Also, it's going to be taking me to one of the biggest things that we're doing currently in Jasper. So drum rolls, we're having our 1,000 housing units come January 31st. January is just tomorrow, 2026 starts tomorrow. So come January 26th, 31st, we're going to be having a lecture, Dr. Stephen 40th lecture there happening, and we're going to have great men, mentioned. Bishop David Oyedepo is going to be there. Baba Obasanjo is going to be there. Alaki of Egbaland is going to be there. A whole lot of people on your fair, and a whole lot of people will be there. So you don't want to miss it. Come 31st. And the juicy part of it is that as we launch, we have 3 offers for as many people that would love to key into that. I'm so excited about Jasper, and I don't know, is there only Isaac that is excited about Jasper? Because it's something currently now I'm sure some of you got a video when we launched, when we decided to name a street after Dr. Cosmas. After that period, we sold out that we had to get more. We've gotten Jasper phase 3 just because Dr. Cosmos came to commission the street, that we gave to him. So we are doing the same thing with Bishop David Olani Yodeko as well. 31st of January. It's just a beautiful thing to be a part of this celebration and to also know that great men will be coming to where you have invested in. And to so many people, let me use this opportunity to steal, some other clients from the other group estates. If you are looking at coming also, please, we're hoping our Jasper phase 3 is launched already. We're going to put our numbers there so that you can reach out to us with an email. Just send a message to us and you'll be able to reach out to us and tell us what you want. So going back to our juicy offer that I said I have for you, we have the 3 ways in case you want to tap into this build the 1,000 housing units that we have. So we have the first one is if you want to pay outrightly. For those people that are here and looking at, now that my investment from 5 million naira has gone to 50 million naira, and I would like to be a part of this, investments in the future. So please, you have a whopping 20 million naira off your initial, plan. So if I don't know what you want duplex, you want terrace, whatever that you want to pick, whatever you want to pick. So for instance, we have 400 million naira on each, depending on what you want. You have the opportunity because you're paying outright. You can take off, you'll be paying 380, meaning 20 million naira is out of that money. God, that's a good way to start 2026 investments. All right, so we also have plans for people that would like to do installment payments, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and 4 years, like that. And the third offer that we have is we have the people that would like to do mortgage. So you can pay your 30% now, and then upon completion of the estate, you pay your 20% once the house is done. However, you have to be eligible to be able to do mortgage. That's the mortgage plan. So the mortgage plan gives you opportunity to pay 50. You can pay 50% upfront depending on what you want. Somebody just paid for the penthouse last week. So people have started keying into it. I'm not supposed to say this here, but I just want you to, start the new year with a bang. And that's what I'm saying. So it's a great opportunity. I would like everybody to key into. So once again, I would like to say thank you to everyone. I don't know if the team, if you have the video for the groundbreaking preparation. Thank you so much.
Welcome to Jasper Gardenia, the beautiful piece of Lagos skyline. A 7-story apartment, 1,000 units, and we're doing the groundbreaking for the first 200 units on the 31st of January at my 40th birthday public lecture, which is also taking place on this piece of property. The beautiful thing about this is you're going to be facing the Atlantic Ocean. You're also going to be seeing the lagoon on the other side. This is a wonderful design, unique, never seen before design in Nigeria. We don't have any architectural design like this in Nigeria. Different, unique, and it's an opportunity for you to key into this. Not even because you want to live here, but leveraging on the investment here. This location is a cluster of over $20 billion investment, from the Dangote refinery to the seaport to the free trade zone. Cumulatively, there will be over $50 billion coming to this corridor, even in the next 10 years. All these people are investing in properties, they're buying, they need somewhere to stay. We're just adjacent Dangote jetty. We are 10 minutes from Dangote refinery. In fact, about 7 minutes from the seaport.
and about 20 minutes from the free trade zone. La Campagne Tropicana, a beautiful resort, is behind us. And there's a golf course, Popo Golf Course, opposite us here. Nothing beats this location. Every piece of this is just speaking positive ROI, good return on investment. This project, whatever you're paying right now, by the time it's completed, you'll have gotten 100% capital return on investment because the value will have more than doubled by the time we are handing over the keys. And you don't need to deposit more than 30%. And when we complete it, you can pay the balance. No other deal beats this, right? By the time we're completing, even if you don't have the remaining 70%, we're able to have you just pay 20% extra, and then you get mortgage for you for the remaining 50% if you qualify, and you get the keys to your own apartments. Love you. And once again, welcome to Jasper Gardenia by Gtext. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. That was very beautiful by Dr. Stephen Akitayo, our chairman. Okay, so let me just, to Jasper, landlords and landladies, let me tell you what Jasper is. Jasper is a beautiful gemstone, and Jasper symbolizes strength, protection, and divine connection. And if you look at every aspect of what I've just read out now, strength, protection, and divine connection. Oh, God, you have a lot of connections, around that area. You just have everything that speaks strength, connection, and protection. So you're protected, you're connected, and you also have divine connections with the people around the different landmarks that we have and your different neighbors as well. So thank you so much for believing in us. I saw a comment, someone talking about Garnet Estate. Thank you so much, Ma. We appreciate you for the patronage. I said initially that we are always looking for better ways to serve you, and for us to gain speed in all of this estate and ensuring that we don't just, focus on one estate and then abandon some other estate. That's why we took this leap of everyone go and focus on your estate and ensure that you bring something out of it before the end of 2026. So I can assure you that I'm giving my words to you, Ma, that before our next AGM, Garnet Estate that you see today and you felt disappointed will not be the same when you come next year, our AGM. You will be part of the people that will share testimony here. So I apologize for the growth, but I'm telling you and I'm assuring you that the reason for the expansion is so that people can focus on each estate and ensure that we grow at a very, at a good pace and have everything. Oh, it's not Jasper is growing, Beryl is growing, while other estates are suffering. So this time around, everyone is going to be growing exponentially, and you'll be happy eventually. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you. All right, thank you. Mr. Farouk, thank you. Is the chairman ready?
Thank you so much. Yes, I think chairman should be ready. So it's my pleasure. I'm introducing the next speaker, who happens to be the visionary, the chairman of Gtext Holdings, now chairman also of Sassis Holdings. Let me see, is he available?
I'm here.
Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, with a standing round of applause, or sitting, or wherever you are, on the chat button. I can't tell you.
I don't think anybody can stand at this point. Happy New Year to you all. It's cold here in Texas. Happy New Year to everyone. I want to thank all of you for investing with us, for keeping faith with this brand. Let me start by announcing the first big news. I'm no longer the chairman of Gtext Holdings from tomorrow. I'm the founder, so I'll be addressed as the founder if they want to use. I'm now in charge of Sassi Holdings. Sassi Holdings is a private equity firm and a venture capital business. So we are the major investor in Gtext Holdings. We now have Baba Michael Kiro, who used to be the chairman of Gtextland. who will be resuming as the new chairman of Gtextland. Baba Michael Kyo is a former IG of police in Nigeria. He pioneered the police in Nigeria, and so he has some extensive knowledge when it comes to estates and things like that. We are growing, so as we're growing, what my job now is to look for investment, look for funding, so that we can continue to support Gtext Holdings to continue to grow. So with SASI Holdings, we're able to raise institutional funding from all over the world to be able to support different businesses, to invest in different businesses. I always know that we're not building a one-man business. Right? We're building a transgenerational business. We're building a company that even when people like us are gone from this world, the company continues to stand. And so that's what we're building. And I want to thank you for being there, for investing all these years, for believing in this vision. This is one of the toughest years for our sector, generally, right? Partly economy, the entire reform of the federal government hit the hardest, really hard. So we had many people really struggling, many investors defaulting. But you believe it or not, it's still our best year as a company. This year, God has really, really helped us to gain clarity, to put better structure, to put better expansion in place for the organization. 2 years ago, I took a back seat from running day-to-day of Gtext, and I think this year is the year we're most tested to be sure whether that structure can stand or not. And I think the team has done a good job. If you can help me celebrate everybody that works at Gtext. And I want to say that investors need to know that you may not see their sweat, but these guys put in a lot. They put in a lot. And I appreciate some customers who really do appreciate them. I saw that woman yesterday, and that video was humbling. Seeing her appreciate Mr. Ikena and how, she invested in Jasper, but yes, another estate, she didn't just invest just in Jasper. And she's coming in for the first time after 5 years that she started investing, and all her property are intact. Everything has gone well, and she was just showing her gratitude. She has no idea how much that video meant to me. Does anybody have that video? They can play it. I really appreciate it. If you have that video, we can play it. Farouk, let me know once the video is ready so we can play it, so people can see. This thing is important. You may not know that your words to the theme is important, but it is, right? Because many of them go through a lot. I see it day and night. However, we have decided to bring all investors on board. By the way, can you indicate if you're an investor on this call? Just type, I'm an investor, I'm an investor. Just type, I'm an investor. If you're an investor on this call, just type, I am an investor. I'd like to see that quickly. Okay, just type, I'm an investor. We are bringing on board all our investors to now join in the day-to-day supervision of how the company is run. I hope you're happy to know that. So if you invest in any of our estates, you now have the right to apply to be a member of the investors board. The investors board meets once every month with the estate manager and their team. You're able to ask questions. How far? Where are we going? What's coming up? What's the update? And you'll be glad to know that the first meeting will be holding before 30th of January for all estates. And so you'll be able to meet and have conversation to say, where are we? What are the challenges? And you're also able to then bring your own expertise, your own wisdom, your own advice, your own support, your own connection Remember, you've put in your money into this, and this is a transgenerational business, right? This business has to work. How many of you agree with me? If you agree, just type I agree. It has to work. I have put in a lot of my money, my entire life savings, investment, blood, sweat, equity has gone into Gtext my entire life. And I've not put down one profit in 17 years. I've not collected one profit in 17 years. I've put back my salary into Gtext. I've put back my commission into Gtext just to work. So we've come to a point that, you know, we have to make this thing work at this level now. So all of us then need to play our part in seeing how we can work together to make it work. I've put in a lot to get it to this level. Going forward, we need you. We need your connection. We need your expertise. We need your support. So how many of you have, thank you all of you who indicated that you're investors. Thank you. Thank you for your invitation. Now, how many of you who are investors have already applied to be a member of the investors board? If you have applied, just type I have applied. If you have not applied and you are an investor, just type I have not applied. Okay? How many of you have applied to be a member of the investors board? If you have applied, type I have applied. If you have not applied, type I have not applied. Okay? So we want to know those of you who have not applied, and can the team okay, so I can see Mr. Timitope say I have not, but I'm willing to. So good. Please, can you also be adding in like that? So if you have not, but you are willing to just type I have not, but I am willing, so that they can reach out to you. So Mr. Farouk, how can they drop their, how do you proceed with those who are willing, so that we can quickly capture them? We're going to be having our first meeting, all those who have been selected to be member of the investors board. Everybody cannot be selected. For you to be a member, you must have been in good standing with us. So let me be clear about that. You can't be the one that drags the company and then we make you a leader. That's not how it works, right? That's not how it works. So you must have had good standing with the organization. You must have been one of our supporters. You must have been one of those who have shown patience, you know, because we need leaders in the board. We need mentors in the board. We need people who will be able to guide a lot of these people who work day and day in the company. We don't need children. We don't need drama. We need counsel. We need support. We need people who can say, hey, don't worry, you're having this challenge. Can we try it this way? You know, you are trying to raise money for construction. Okay, why not? Let's try this model. Let's come up with this concept. That's the kind of people we're looking for. All right, so it's not just so that people apply doesn't mean they will be picked. So we're going to be having the first meeting with everybody that has been picked, right, to be part of the board on Thursday. The meeting will be holding on Thursday, 8th of January, right? Thursday, 8th of January. And then we will then be having a retreat on the 14th to the 17th, 14th to the 17th of January, right? It is 14th to 17th or 14th to 18th. Can somebody confirm the retreat, the developers retreat, right? The retreat is mainly paid for external people. They are paying 2 million to be part of it. But because you are a member of the investors board, you are able to attend for free, right? You're able to attend for free. So I think it's 14th to the 17th, yes, 14th to the 17th of 14th to the 17th of January is
Your video is off.
Yes. So Mr. Farouk, how are they to so I've seen a lot of people who are willing to be part of it. So how do they apply? Are you putting a number? Like,
I'll drop, there's a link. I'll drop the link.
Their phone number and their email and the estate they invested, so that you capture that and then contact them. How do you want to go?
Okay, sir. They can drop their name and their email and the estate. There's also a form link I'll drop on the chat box again, so they can also do that on their own too.
Okay, beautiful. So please drop your name, the estate you invested in, and your phone number quickly, and our team will, take it up from there and contact you. And I want to thank all of you who have indicated interest in being member of the board. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really want to thank you because it means you are really interested in taking this vision to the next level. You are really, really interested in not just being, a passive member. You believe in this vision. You are willing to put in your energy, your knowledge, your support to taking this to the next level. Thank you, and the Lord will bless you. Because this vision must not die. There's a lot that have been put into it. And it's time for those of us who are people of good conscience, people who have seen the hard work that have gone into it, to defend this vision. We have faced the most terrible attack this year. It started with people complaining that I charged $18,000 to mentor business owners. And before you knew it, they started pivoting the narrative from the 18,000 conversation to bashing the company, to pushing negative narrative about the organization and dragging all manner into it. But I've had to just seek counsel. And everybody kept telling me that it's the proof that we're entering a new season. And that only a fruit-bearing tree gets stoned, right? Opposition is a proof of your strong position. So we've decided as a brand, we're just going to keep doing the good things we're doing. We're just going to keep doing good things and wishing everybody well, right? We're just going to keep doing what we're doing and we wish everybody well. Whether it's a competitor that is sponsoring an attack against us, whether it's even investors that are allowing themselves to be used by competitors, we wish everybody well. Whether it's former staff that have benefited from the organization, who have decided to come, and be playing all manner of game, we wish everybody well. And for us, that's the only thing we have decided we're going to keep doing. We're just going to keep wishing everybody well. We're going to focus on our job. We're going to take this business to the next level. When I saw the video of that woman yesterday, it gladdens my heart. And I've seen several videos like that. And I want to thank that woman. I don't know that she's here, but I love when people can be honest to say, these people have done well. I invested in this property when it was 8 million. It's currently going for over 40 million. I'm grateful to the people who did it. I'm grateful. We don't need to always talk when things are bad. Can we also talk when things are good? Can we build a culture of gratitude and emphasizing what is also working so that we, somebody say Africa lack hero because we don't celebrate our heroes. We don't. Somebody is doing well. We're just more about what we think hasn't gone our way. I've said this. One of the most well-run real estate company in Nigeria is Gtext. One of the companies with the highest level of integrity is Gtext. And you need to know that integrity is not just that I said I'm going to do something and I did it. That's integrity. But if something changes, and it changes in Nigeria, nothing is guaranteed. Nobody knew Coastal Road was going to eat 5 acres from our estate. Nobody knows. Our second estate, they even took an entire 14 acres from us in Bejuleki there. We made sure we handed over every single customer another land in the same location. Every single customer. We took the losses. We lost over ₦1 billion in the Bejuleki. Over ₦1 billion. And we didn't allow a single customer lose a dime. Now, when you operate with that level of integrity, right, what somebody say doesn't move you. What somebody attacks that being cooked up does, because you know who you are. My mentor used to say this to me. He said, if your name is Matthew, and then somebody starts shouting, Jide, Jide, will you answer? And everybody said, no. He says, so if somebody is calling you what you are not, why are you bothered? That's not you. You know you. And nobody knows you better than you. Okay? Nobody knows you better than you. So we've run an organization with highest level of integrity. And I say this to people, integrity is, and this is very important, is you doing the right thing, even when people will not have discovered you've not done the right thing. Okay? Investors have, one of the toughest years for us is this year. We paid out to, because we have a cooperative where people did, syndications. And this year alone, the company paid out over 275 million to Nigerian investors alone who invested in Nigerian cooperative. We're not talking of US. And however, there are more to be paid than that amount. But it was a year where people who had invested 3 years ago, whose capital is due, needed to get their capital back, colliding with those whose return on investment is also due. Unfortunately, this is also the year that our clients have defaulted the most. So we have over 5 billion naira in receivables, over 5 billion naira in receivables. Now, if we look at all the ROI that needed to be paid, I think there are, Farouk, there are over 500 million, or how much is it this year? Hello, Farouk.
Over 275 million.
No. What is due, total that is due this year? I know you've paid over 275 million, but what's the total amount that is due this year?
535 million.
So out of 535 million, 275 million has been paid.
Yes, sir.
What is left of that is just 200 and something million. Yet we have over 5 billion being owed to the company. We did a press conference last year, December, to say anybody that has not paid for their development levy or has not finished paying for their land, we're having to take back the land and refund their money. Many of them got angry. Many of them started calling us out on social media. So you are in a dilemma of, these people need to pay their money so that you can pay investors. And many of them don't want to pay their money. Okay, you also have investors that have invested that you need to give returns to. Okay, so, but in all, I want to really, really thank the MD of GVES, Mr. Farouk Usman. You've done a good job. I know how many sleepless nights he has had, and we help me celebrate him in handling this issue. And everybody that works in GVES, people have had to be talking to customers in the dead of the night, managing conversations, explaining challenges they are going through. Good job and well done. And it's important to say that, because if you have run an investment program that you have paid people consistently for the last 3 years, right, and you have a year where you are not able to pay all the obligations, I think your integrity speaks for you. There are just delays, and the beautiful thing is that every single investor, if you've known GTEX for over 17 years, we've always ended up paying every single obligation. There may be delays, but every single bill has always ended up being paid, right? And whoever invests in GTEX through the cooperative program they run, well, every single person will get every penny back. That's who we have been. That's what we have stand for over the years, and we have committed to that. But our appeal is those of you who bought land, please pay for your land. All right, pay for the document, pay for the development, pay, because some of the work you see on those sites is this cooperative money that were used to quickly go and do the fence, quickly go and do gatehouse, do some interlocking, right? And the goal is to help the value of that land to go up, so that when you pay your money, we're also able to pay these other cooperative members, right, who have also invested. It's a yin-yang relationship, the mutually inclusive relationship. So if everybody hold up to their end of the bargain, we're going to be fine. Okay, if they hold up to the end of the bargain, we're going to be fine. Last but not the least is my appeal. If Gtex has been kind to you, tell the world. You know, we have a culture in Africa where we only complain when things don't go our way. When things go our way, we claim we don't want people to know, we don't want people to hear, you know. But the day it doesn't go our way, the same us that say, I don't want people to know me, I don't want people to do this, the same us are happy, right, to shout at the rooftop. I don't think you help businesses go like that. Nigerian businesses already have their own internal headache, right? There is always things going bad in Nigeria. You are fighting government, you are fighting Omonile, people are bringing charm on your land, you're having to put security on site, you are fighting bad staff, you know, who also mess things up, right? Who even steal, who go practice things that are against the company policies. You're battling on all fronts. You're battling regulators, right? And that's why this year you've seen, how many of you have seen Dangote come out like a warrior? Okay? Because he's also had enough. And it just takes at some point you just reach your limiting point. You hit it and say, I'm not taking it anymore. And I think that's what Dangote got to. We built a refinery for the interest of Nigerians. All right. And for some reason, some Nigerians are still convinced to believe that Dangote is against their interest. And it tells us how some of us can easily be manipulated, right? Okay, who is buying petrol cheap now? Dangote is trying to do monopoly. The question is, did this stop anybody from building their own refinery? The answer is no. But can Nigeria survive, continue to import fuel? The answer is no. Nigeria needs to be refining its own crude oil. So why would somebody convince you that the only refinery working in Nigeria is the one trying to play monopoly? There are 3 government refineries. Did Dangote stop those refineries from working? Did he stop anybody else from building their own refinery? But you'll be shocked how many people believe that story and are still going to fight Dangote, who only crime is choosing to invest in Africa when he has all it takes to carry his money and go and put it elsewhere. So we need to speak up if we want companies like ours to survive. We need to defend the organization. Joseph was a man of integrity, but he still went to prison because of his own integrity. Let me say that again. Joseph was a man of integrity. He refused to sleep with Potiphar's wife. But that refusal to sleep with Potiphar's wife is what sent him to prison. So when you people talk, and people generally, talk and say, hey, integrity will save you. That's not true. You didn't read your Bible well. Jesus, the Bible says, knew no sin, but was still crucified. So the mindset that, you know, being a righteous person grants you this, you know, sudden good name and sudden, you know, things works well, everybody likes you, everything works. It's just a lie that some of us have been told over the years, and it's not true. If we want something to work, we must defend it to work. We must defend it to work. So the link to the board application has been added. Why do you need to join the board? Because you need to know what's going on. You need to know how the business is run. You need to know what's going on. You need to put in your own contribution as well. You need to know the day-to-day crisis. When I was in Harvard, one of the courses I took is called Operational Transparency. And Harvard showed us that you can, if you like, you can be trying to kill yourself for the customer. If the customer doesn't see your hard work, they will never appreciate what you're doing. So we feel that by having investors board, many of you will come closer to the organization. You'll be able to see the hard work that goes on to keeping the company running. And you also be able to contribute your quota, and you'll be in a better position to defend the institution. That a vision is good, godly, is noble, does not mean it will need to defend ourselves or fight our way to sustenance. So once again, thank everyone who has worked hard this year. All the estate managers, God bless you. Every single staff, God bless you. Every one of you, well done, well done. It's been a year we have fought a good fight, but more fight we'll fight. You know, I am ready to fight next year. Oh boy. The only word I have for next year is war. We shall war. Okay, but it will be the best year in the history of our organization. We will make so much money for all our investors. We'll grow bigger than ever before. It's going to be a massive year, massive year. And I want to thank you all for being part of that new year that is coming. It's going to be a really, really great year. What we've never seen before in terms of growth, we will see next year. But we need to fight for it. Nobody's going to give you anything for free. There's nothing about life that just comes, you know, on a platter of, you know, just sit down and they give it to you. No, you have to fight to get what you want. That's the way life works. Mr. Farag, do you have the video? You can play it.
Yes, please. Technical, play the video, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. We have live here our mommy on the way. She has come to see her plot of land in Jasper Gardenia Phase 1. Mommy, for almost 5 years, you subscribed here.
Yes.
And you are coming now to see. So, what I told you, is what you are seeing?
Yes, it's what I'm seeing. It's a dry land, well measured, good environment, and the trust we have in Gtext. The trust is intact, you know, for one to pay millions without looking back. And we're here today. Is what we see that we bought. Yeah. And what we bought is what we see.
Thank you.
Thank you. So what will be Mr. Mba is a sensitive of
Thank you.
On our neck. We bought in Abuja.
Yes.
We bought here at Jasper 1, Jasper 2, the Sherry.
And the Sherry.
Yes.
We have 8 plus in the Sherry.
Wow.
So we're happy.
So we are going to Phase 2 to see Jasper Phase.
Yeah, we have 6 plots as Phase 2.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. We have live here our mommy on the way.
Stop it, please. Is it the same? You are playing again or what?
It restarted itself, sir.
Oh, okay. So once again, I want to thank you all for keeping faith with us as an organization. Thank you for being there. Thank you for doing business with us. We really love and appreciate everyone. Thank you for being a wonderful investor and keeping faith with us as an organization. Once again, please don't forget, 8th of January, we're going to be having the investors board meeting. We're going to be sharing what's the vision for the new year. And, you know, and then we have a retreat. And then subsequently, you start having your monthly meeting with the estate managers. It also helps for corporate governance, because you're able to hold these estate managers accountable to do their job as well. And you also be able to help interact and interface with other investors to say, hey, I sit on the board. I know what is going on. We know how things are being run with integrity and the right ways. Once again, thank you. The Lord bless you. Happy New Year. God will keep everybody alive. Can I get an amen? That the new year, 2026, will be your best year, my best year ever. I thought everybody's going to type amen. That we all have so much joy, so much singing, so much to thank God for, so much growth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, that everybody will look back and say 2026 indeed is that year that everything began to fall in place. Thank you, everyone. Mr. Farouk, go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Stephen. Can we clap for Dr. Stephen, please? Tell him thank you so much for gracing us with his presence and basically addressing us. As the outgoing chairman of Gtext Holdings, we love the way you've run the company for the past few years. And from a founder's perspective, I'm hoping you also be joining our investors board, because our job is to derive value for your investment, and we are sure we'll be able to steer the company going forward. As we wrap up, I think we only have 2 pending questions, and they are quite similar. Someone said, what options is available for their GVS investments if they want to have other options? We had a board meeting with all GVS investors explaining the options that are available. Option 1 is basically collecting land. And the beautiful thing is that not only are we giving you your capital or your ROI in terms of land, we're also increasing the value of investment by 25%, which means the value of investment plus your ROI is about 100 million. We give you land worth 125 million. That's an option you can take. The second option is our fractional ownership, which I've explained, whereby you can actually get a house for the value of your investment. If the house does not measure, you can get a fraction of the house. Maybe it's 20%, 30%, and then you own the house for life. And in future, you can liquidate by selling to other homeowners that share the same units. So those are the options that are available for that. If you want to speak some more about it, you can reach out to me. I'm going to type my phone number now again, +234 701 408 7669. So I'm typing it on the chat box, and then you can reach out to me, or md@gvestglobal.com, and I'll give you more information about that. The same question about any RI that is due. It's just the same to buttress on what Dr. Steven has said. Our goal is not to owe investors, it's to give them more value for their investments. So you can pick any of those options, and then we can discuss and address them personally. So I think that's all the questions we have for now. I think that is all. Does any of estate manager has any other thing to add before we wrap up? Any other questions from investors? Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today. Unfortunately, this is the last time we're going to meet this year, because tomorrow is a brand new year. And like we have discussed, 2026 is our best year ever. I tell myself, I tell my team, all the staff of GTEx were quite enthusiastic, was quite excited of what the year has to bring. And I thank you so much for your valued investment with us. Thank you so much for preparing us for this way moving forward. And we're looking forward to doing more business with you in 2026. Technical, just play 1 or 2 testimonials, and then we can close up for the night. Thank you so much, and have a great day, everyone. IT, videos, please.
Bear my head in my knees, holding you deep in my chest. I'm burning you like a anthem, I'm carrying you like a bed. Yo, what's up in the know, and you was something to fast. Your butterflies in my stomach, more than I could digest. We are there, what feel it, do my ass on it. Oh, yeah, go when I look past you, I should find all the my jail. Finally, sooner, whatever. Oh, yeah, go when I look past you, I should find all the my jail. Oh, I'm leaving blindly, out in your hands, and put all of my trust for you. Always time, it's just for nothing. I'm not in a rush. For these, I reckon, more scary of saying love. We're blind, I'm leaving blindly, out in your hands, and put all of my trust.
Hey guys, so welcome to Stadium's Farm and State, and we're super excited. Over 30 acres sold out. There's an office operation here. That's it. So what's unique about the concept of the Stadium's Farm and State is that we're in a concept where it's a dwelling. It's almost like a ranch concept where you are in a farm, right? So there's a farm going on. Yes, we are getting 40 acres. I promise you, in a few weeks, it's sold out. So we're already negotiating for the 3 and phase 4. We are getting a 50% discount from the price point we're going to be selling it. Believe it or not, we started this 35 and then we sold out at how much? 35 million, right? Was what we sold out at. So it's still starting at 10 million. If you're about to 6 plots and above. And then 20%. But because of this 50% discount, now 10 million. 10 million, if you're about 6 plots and above, instead of 20. And then if you're buying a plot outright, it's 4 million. And then we are doing the allocation, but this one is instant. Yeah. I think the second week of January, second Saturday in January, is when we're having allocation as well as office open. So that's the admin block is officially open. And everyone which is the free launch is allocated. So with the allocation, no storage testing, start road, the airport is just 15 minutes away from here. The new the proposed express is there, just 15 minutes away. Listen, it doesn't get better than this. And what I love about here, you buy, you can immediately build your house and start farming. That people live here. It's a whole huge community. There's even a private school just a few minutes from us. A very famous private school. Sure. So your secondary school, primary school, you have a school around us here. So it's one of our best, kept secret. I hope you take advantage before it's sold out. Because people will just be buying 5 acre. Going 40 acres. So launch and take advantage. But congratulations to those of you that is one. Back to what we have been doing today, physical allocation. And there's something very, very interesting about this client. This is actually the first client that keyed into Sapphire City, Gwagwalada. And seeing that his name is Matthew, when you check the Bible, Matthew is the first chapter, right, in the New Testament. And he is the first person. I want to say congratulations, Mr. Bamidele. We are locating to Bamide Matthew, Block A. Plot 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Congratulations. 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 So, as a representative, what do you have to say?
I'm super excited that next we have been hearing about the test for long, and it's not it far away. His location from here is 6 hours drive, and he asked first and he got it and he got a location. I know he's going to be super excited when he's watching the video that he invested in it right here. Now he's getting that.
As the saying goes, as they play, they show. It does show what is now. So if you are still sitting on the fence, I know why I'm saying this. Come and buy. Engineer, we have limited block, right? Limited block. Very limited though. Okay.